Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hoan Zone. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about escaping your 9 to 5. And I've heard for many, many years how people hate their jobs and they just want to leave their jobs. And I understand. I'm the guy who used to always say, hey, Hoan Houdini Tai here, helping you escape your 9 to 5. But today, I'm doing a slightly different message. And today's message is where I'm curious, if you were to escape your 9 to 5, then what? A lot of people think it's like, oh, it must be so great. Once you escape your 9 to 5, you get to do whatever it is that you want. Well, guess what? You get to do whatever you want now. You just don't live that life. Think about it. What is your 9 to 5 stopping you from doing? Some of you guys might say, like, oh, I don't have any time to hang out with my kids and my family or travel. I can't have any hobbies. I can't watch the football game. I can't hang out with my friends as often as I want. Well, believe it or not, when you have all the free time in the world, you end up still doing the same things. You still don't do the things you think you're going to do. At first, it may seem glamorous. You're like, oh my God, I'm so free. I get to do whatever it is that I want. And see, as an entrepreneur, you're going to face this problem all of the time. You're going to be in charge of your life, you are going to be the boss of your life. And you get to pick and choose what you're going to do. But what we end up doing is we take the path of least resistance, believe it or not, the path of least resistance, even if hanging out with our friends is super fun and super fulfilling and it's just the world, right? It's the fact that it's rare. It's in those small moments where we're just enjoying our time with our friends spontaneously and not necessarily planning everything, every moment of our life, where we really enjoy ourselves. When you have all the free time in the world, a lot of times you just do nothing. You do the same thing that you always do, whether it's just go home, watch TV, or get a drink, whatever, right? And you just escape from whatever you're in. Currently, we blame our jobs, we blame our 9 to 5, we blame our bosses, we blame outside forces for the life that we live right now. But the truth of the matter is that we have full control over what's going on with us. We just don't choose to do what it is that our brains think we really want. If you want to go travel, go travel. Go call off, go do whatever you got to do. If you want to hang out with your friends, go plan something to hang out, plan time to hang out with your friends. If you have kids and you want to spend time with your kids, go spend time with your kids. I mean, it might not be the perfect time every time. It might not be ideal, but being free with all of the time in the world, you're going to not necessarily always do what it is that you think you're going to do. As an entrepreneur, no one's going to tell me what to do. Right? Nobody tells me what to do day in and day out. I get to pick and choose whatever it is that I want to do. And what do? Oftentimes I just get something to eat, watch TV, and that's that. That's the honest truth, right? We think we're these free beings that, man, if I had all the free time in the world, I'd sit on the beach and I'd look out into the ocean. How long can you do that for? How long can you just sit there looking out into the ocean? Like, your day is going to be so boring after the first half hour or an hour. Some of you beach bums can maybe do it for like a day, but day in and day out and day in and day out, and you go insane. Like, you have to be a productive member of society. You're going to want to interact with people at a higher level. You want to stimulate your brain. Just being a couch potato, even a beach potato, sounds great at first, but it's not. So if you want to escape your job, if you want to escape your 9 to 5, if you want to be free, if you want to be your own boss, you want to be an entrepreneur, fantastic. Go for it, right? But do not think that doing that is going to bring you happiness, because it's not. And I've been saying this a lot lately. Guys, this is not a rehearsal. This is it. This is life. Life doesn't start after you begin your job. Or I'm sorry, after you quit your job. Life doesn't begin after you start your business. Life doesn't begin after you make $1 million, buy that new car, marry that person, have that baby. Life doesn't begin after all of that. This is it. This is not the rehearsal for that. You better learn how to figure this out right now. This time right now that you have with yourself, with your loved ones, this is it. And if you can't master this, and if you can't enjoy the small things, if you can't make the small things the big things, when you get the big things, they're not going to be anything either. That's the honest truth. And there's a lot of people on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on TikTok, on whatever social media platform who are selling you the dream, who are telling you about like start a business and you're going to be so happy and it's going to be so amazing and it's going to be all great and all that kind of stuff. And it's, I don't know. I don't know if it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my life. I absolutely love my life. It's just that it's not the end. Like once you get there, it's not like I did it. I did it. It's not that at all. And you know how I know this? Because I flip properties, right? I've flipped properties, and you just can't wait. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna buy this property. I'm gonna rehab the property, and then I'm gonna sell the property, and I'm gonna make all this money, and it's gonna be amazing. And you do it, and you do it, right? And then what? Once you get that check, right? You're like, huh, all right. Is there gonna be a parade? Where's the balloons? Like, it's there needs to be more. There needs to be more. So that's why I keep saying that this is not a rehearsal. This is life. And if you can't find the joys in the small things, if you can't find the joys in the small things, you won't find the joys in the big things either, because the big things are fleeting. Those big moments, like for those who have kids, do you guys remember the day that your child was born? Big day, huge day, amazing day. But was that it? Like, did life, like all of a sudden, like parade, balloons, all that, did that continue? Or was it just like, okay, big day happened, cool. Now we go through life, everything normalizes, and now what you're doing is you're finding the joy in the small things. Oh, their first step, their first words. Oh, look at how they're sleeping on this one side. Look at how they're sleeping on the other side. That's what happens when you escape your 9 to 5. It's like, okay, oh my god, everybody, I quit. I quit my job. Oh my god. And then what? And then what? Right? Everybody's like, oh, congrats, congrats, congrats. Cool. Good luck on your business. Okay, awesome. So then it's like, all right, now I guess I got to go to work. Right? See, escape your 9 to 5, and then what? Then what? That's the important part. After you escape your 9 to 5, then what? What's going to excite you every day? What's going to like get that blood pumping and flowing and making you feel alive? It's seeing the joy in all of the small things all throughout your life. That is what's important. Escaping your job, that's the easy part. That's the easy part, and that does not create lasting joy. You have to figure out how to enjoy your life right now, whether you have a 9 to 5 or not. Because if you can't, even when you escape, you're going to be let down. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, all those influencers made it seem so great. So great. How come everybody makes leaving their job seem so great and starting their business so great? Well, maybe they mastered how to live in the moment and enjoy the time that they have right now. All of the small things, the day in and day out. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for the sunshine. I'm so grateful for the heating and the cooling. And I'm so grateful that everybody in my family is healthy and happy and that I've never missed a meal. My dogs, they're so playful and they love me, and I'm grateful for that. And if you can figure out how to master that, that's when life gets good. And that's when escaping your 9 to 5 really comes to life, right? That's when escaping your 9 to 5 really comes to life. But until then, right? Until you figure out how to master that, just simply escaping will not do it for you. It is just going to be one of those things that you do and you're just like, huh, all right, that was it, huh? Now what? Now what? So I am sharing this video with you just to be real and honest, because I don't think that many people share this side of it, where it's like once you escape, there's more to it. There's more to just escaping to be happy. It is not the end all be all. You got to realize that you got to figure out how to be happy with yourself, with your life as it is. Even if you have a job, some people would kill to have the job that you have, right? They would kill to have the job that you have. And right now you're suffering because you're choosing to suffer because you think it's the job that's causing your suffering. And don't get me wrong, I know that maybe your life and your coworkers and your boss and all that kind of stuff, maybe it is stressful, right? It is stressful. I'm not taking that away from you. But there are things that you can see within your life that may make you go, I do have a good life. If you can see that, if you can see that now, then when you do escape, your life's going to be that much better. It's going to be that much better if you can figure out how to be happy with your life right now as it is. So, for you guys out there looking to escape your 9 to 5, I would love for you to do that because there's not enough people creating businesses. There's not enough people going out there and adding value to the world and providing solutions and products that make life easier. There's not enough people because we've been conditioned to be so afraid to leave our jobs because what about health insurance and what about your retirement and like whatever, right? So many people are so afraid to leave that we don't have enough people leaving and creating these businesses that change the world. So if you are interested in leaving, come on. These videos are designed to help you become entrepreneurs, to become the people who will change the world. But I just want to warn you, don't think that leaving will cause you to be happy because it will not. This is not rehearsal for your life. This is your life. Figure out how to be happy with what you have now, with your boss, with your coworkers, with the bills that you have, the income that you have. Be happy with that. Figure out how to find the happiness within that. And if you can, then when you do escape, you're going to be amazed. You're just going to be like, wow, this is good. So you'll realize as the years go on that the small things really were the big things. Everything can be appreciated. You can be grateful for every moment of your life. It's an exercise that a lot of people don't realize that they need to do. And they think doing something like this, escaping their 9 to 5, is the thing that's going to cause them to be happy. It's not. There is no monumental moment that's like, poof, happy. Lots of people who've escaped their 9 to 5 are miserable. So it's not the answer. Just work on, I guess if you're going to work on anything, just work on being happy in the moment, being present in the moment, being grateful for the moment. And so if you can do that with the small things, the big things will be that much better. It will be magnified that much more. Well, guys, that's it. I just wanted to share this real video with you because nobody shares this side of it. And I'm guilty of that. I've been telling you guys to escape your 9 to 5 for years. I don't necessarily mean that, hey, this is going to make you happy eternally. But I do want you to be there on this side of the fence because I want to hang out with more entrepreneurs and I want to create businesses with you guys. So the message is still the same. I still would love you. I would love for you to create your business, but I don't want you to think that escaping your 9 to 5 is what's going to bring you the happiness that you seek. All right. So that is it, guys. I hope you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I just launched it, so you guys, if you can, go to here. Let me type it. If you guys can, hoanzone.com/YouTube, and make sure it's all lowercase, right? So follow that. Go to that hoanzone.com/YouTube and subscribe to the channel, and this will help me out and these videos will help you out. So it's a win-win. So please, if you wouldn't mind, hop on there and I will see you in the next video.